A bold and historic move. Today, President Obama announced a shift in policy. His administration will stop deporting hundreds of thousands of young people who were brought to this country by their parents as children. It sparked heated reaction from critics, but hope and elation from others.
They're friends with our kids. They pledge allegiance to our flag. They are Americans in their heart, in their minds, in every single way but one. On paper.
In a Rose Garden address Friday afternoon, President Obama announced the government would stop deporting thousands of undocumented youth who have essentially grown up in this country.
I can't describe it. It's so amazing. I'm so happy.
I think this is merely pandering, so I'm concerned that this isn't actually anything real, that is real change. What this is merely election year pandering.
It definitely is going to have a huge impact.
A hopeful day for millions of Latinos, including Ashland's Jonathan Chavez-Baez.
Today really is historic. Having lived through it and working with students that are living under the shadows, that have no hope.
The admissions counselor for minority outreach at Southern Oregon University can relate to the struggle.
So in 1995, I moved with my little brother and mom, and we immigrated from Mexico.
In search of a better life for her kids. But during John's freshman year, the reality of being undocumented hit hard.
When we actually had to go in hiding from INS.
Living in fear, a bright and determined young man who faced many obstacles.
But I never stopped letting those challenges stop me.
His status resurfaced when it prevented him from furthering his education.
Not being able to go to college where I wanted to go because of my status.
But under the new Obama policy, young people can apply for relief from deportation and seek work permits if they meet specific standards. Those who are younger than 30, who came to the U.S. before the age of 16, who posed no criminal threat and were successful students or military, can get a 2-year deferral from deportation.
Imagine you've done everything right your entire life. Studied hard, worked hard, maybe even graduated at the top of your class, only to suddenly face the threat of deportation to a country that you know nothing about.
And it's finally nice to hear our leaders say it's the right thing to do.
But it's not a permanent fix.
This is a temporary stopgap measure that lets us focus our resources wisely while giving a degree of relief and hope to talented, driven, patriotic young people.
People like Chavez-Baez.
I'm blessed and lucky that I was able to fix my status.
Now an SOU grad and a senior admissions counselor, he says the policy is a step in the right direction for the 4 million undocumented children currently living in the U.S.
These students should not be punished because their parents were thinking of their future. They deserve a chance, and this policy will definitely create that opportunity.
Now, President Obama has been criticized for an overall increase in deportations of undocumented immigrants in recent years. Last year, ICE, or Immigration Customs Enforcement, removed nearly 397,000 immigrants, the largest number in the agency's history. In fact, there have been more deportations during President Obama's administration than in President George W. Bush's 2 terms.